incredible, I think.
No, yeah, I think it was real though. You actually do really well. Like you do really well. Yeah, man, no problem. Please. It's gonna be the day he talks. Eli, say one word.
Is it clear on the stream? Can you hear everyone?
Gian is Chantal's live stream, right?
Yo, is it clear on my stream? Can you hear the Discord? Can you quickly check?
1 second. Let me open up your stream.
What is this?
Speak. Everyone speak. Yo. Check.
Speak.
1 second. Yeah, we're good. It's perfect, bro. Yeah, it's perfect. Just yo, Astekz, on your screen, post like the everybody talking. You know, like everyone's avatar, like on your screen. Bro, your shit is like crystal clear, dude. Holy fuck! What kind of computer do you have?
Don't know, it's just, don't know, mate. Just a custom.
Bro, shit is smooth. Yeah, just do that so people can see who's talking.
Cool. Hang on, let me share it out then.
Nice layout too, by the way.
Hey, what's up, guys? How you doing? What's up, Duck? Acid Monkey, my boy, always up. Fucking always making some nice ass art. What's up, Adam? Always joining in.
Right, let me get Discord up on my iPad.
TV, what's going on? We sound very quiet. I don't know if that's a setting in my. Is that a setting in the mic or in the mod chat or something?
Could be mine.
Yo, guys, how's the quality of the mic?
I've just turned this up, so it should be louder.
Yeah, it sounds a bit louder. Woods, you quiet? Can't hear. Astekz is fine. Astekz is loud. Woods is quiet. Hey, July, try talking.
Hi guys, what's up?
Yo, guys, can you hear Julius? All right, now it's good.
Okay, good.
All right, cool.
Bro,
All right, everything good, guys? How's everyone doing today?
Voice.
This is dope, man. Astekz first stream with the boys.
Yeah, sick. Bro, July's
Dope.
voice is so deep, bro.
Bro, Julius is a man you don't want to fuck with. He's a Walsh Wealth bodyguard.
Yeah, you sound like Muro, actually.
Woods is this. Yeah, you kind of do a little bit.
Yeah,
Woods is a singer. What? Woods singer?
Yeah, John is calling me the bearish Muro. I'm also German, and Muro, yeah, also.
Yeah.
Hey, what's up, Thor? What's up, my boy? What are we shorting?
Sounds like the two.
Astekz, but...
Yeah, I mean, someone comes in my stream, it's usually, what are we shooting? Right, let me get in this.
John isn't gonna make it to the stream, guys. He's going out to dinner,
Okay.
so he wants to tell everyone, everyone in the chat, be safe out there. Always stick to your plan. Risk management is key. Position size doesn't. Yeah, you get it.
Can I detab this?
Aztecs, can you on Trading View? Can you go the BTC chart and the 8-day chart?
8th day.
Yes.
I don't even have it. Is that 8 day?
I was gonna say I don't have that.
Well, what did I just do? I said 8 days.
Yes, 8 days.
Yeah, we're fucked.
Looks bullish.
Looks bullish.
Yeah, can you zoom in or
Yeah, I mean,
on
Yeah.
the
Bitmax?
issue is it looks so bearish that you can actually can short it right now.
Yeah, I don't short Bitcoin. I always focus on long-term investment.
Look for a reversal right now, and we can.
How long we got till daily close? 15 minutes.
Yep.
Is Eli still baiting vocal? Yeah, Eli, come on, join us. Or you'll just hear Kazo and then he'll disappear.
Would you like to explain why you're using 8 days?
Oh, God.
Yeah, why are you using 8 days?
I can post my chart.
Yeah,
I sent a mod chat.
hang on, let me hide the. Alright, explain to them what we're looking at then, hang on.
So when we are in a range, like here, when we usually look at the 4-hour or lower time frames, it's very difficult to find some patterns or what we are heading. And for me, it's easier when I look on some higher time frame candle closes to find some patterns and support and resistance flips and SL flips. So it's easier for me to find some things. And when we look at the 8-day chart, for me it's clear when we close like this, the next 8-day close, 27k is rule for me.
Would that mean that you was also thinking that though when we was here on this one, I guess
Yes, when we close like this daily is also bad.
because we closed it on this one here. So,
Yeah, exactly.
So then what about when we bounced? Did that change your thought process on this next 8 day? Because obviously on this 8 day you was probably thinking the same, no? Or was it?
We had reversal
Yeah,
forming on after the dump. We had reversal forming. Then we lost it with the big candle from 40k to 35, and now we're forming clear gap patterns when we look at the 8-day.
And it's continuously now. Obviously, we can quite clearly see downtrend. And this is an 8-day chart, so nearly a month's worth of downtrend.
When we are looking at 2018, it's exactly the same for me.
Have you got the fractal ready? I can get it up if you've got it.
Okay.
Let's look at. I just realised I can pop this out, so let's do that.
the longest long or the longest short you ever guys did. I'm not sure I remember, to be honest, but 2 weeks at least I haven't held a position. Maybe more.
Guys, have you seen Eli's photo? He said live on Walsh Wealth and then posted this with the bears. He prefers the bears and the cats. He fucking hates the cats.
Yeah.
He fucking hates the cats.
12 minutes into daily close. I think we pump into daily.
Pump into daily.
Yes.
I have
Looks
no
like
idea.
it.
Like it's such a mess. Like even on the lower time frames, we're just getting deviations, and then balls are getting trapped. Like here, you know, everyone started long in
Yes.
this, thinking we flipped it, and then we just ready to
Yes,
collapse.
it's all the time. So we get dump,
Yeah,
we
it
get
was a good shot.
we dumping, get bottom formation like double bottom or inverse head and shoulders, and then we usually lost it all. So it's all short squeezes to creating liquidity to sell into, in my opinion.
Yeah, exactly. I think pretty much. I mean, it's a bit of a given at the moment that other than when Michael Saylor started buying, everything was worth shorting, and even then he just gave everyone a perfect short at range high. So you know, every bounce we've had for the last 2 months has been worth shorting there.
Yeah. Basically, all the bumps have been short scoring.
Yeah.
Actual buyer.
No one wants to buy any shit. Let me look at some questions. Right, chat. I'll pay you some attention. Hang on. We need to get Muro on here as well. Someone said, Gian, can you please turn bull? You are the only hope. I don't think
No, I can.
he can't do that.
Who said that?
Just someone in the
Yeah.
Twitch chat.
We both had.
I do said that was John.
I've still got the 58k short since Aztecs. Yeah, my man.
We
How you
make a
doing,
Spanish
Dan?
stream now, but if there is enough people to watch it, yes, maybe yes.
What's that? Sorry.
No, that someone asked you if I was going to do Spanish streams.
Oh, okay.
If they,
Are we gonna get a few bars? No, I'm not rapping on
Yeah.
this stream, bro.
We'll drop a mixtape, man. It's coming soon. Next.
Yo, I was on Kai's stream earlier and I was rapping.
Who's what? Oh, they can. They just asked who's watching NCIS.
8 minutes left to the daily close.
Spanish streams. I don't think any of us speak Spanish, right? It'd be kind of hard to have a Spanish stream.
Carlitos used to.
Yeah, where is
Oh
he?
yeah, Carlitos. Yeah,
Carlitos is in the favelas, man. Where is he? He's at
Mhm.
war right now.
Yeah, his situation is, I think, kind of complicated.
Yeah, I think his country is going through it right now.
Gian, I thought he's from the south.
Yes, I am.
No, mhm.
Bearish butterfly on the owlie. I don't use butterflies. I wouldn't even know what I'm looking at. Anyone else use butterflies here?
Yes, harmonics.
Oh, okay.
Is there any hope of a bull October? Shit, if there was, I'd put all my money in until October.
Yeah, I don't. Severe ADHD kid. I only check charts if they're from subs, bro. It just filters it out. Is there any return? Just contact my manager at McDonald's. Yeah, man. Try and get him to give you a raise. Yeah.
Hey, Astekz, bro, what's your current like aspect of if we do lose like a level right now? Do
Yeah.
you think it's gonna be like? Do you think it's gonna be that 24,000, or do you think it's gonna be above? Like, what do you think for like that drop if we do get it?
I'll get my chat up on stream, and then we can pretty much go over it. So for me, on the weekly, this is purely TA basis, and it's also gonna play into factor with what happens with stock market essentially, and the inflation, and essentially how bad, you know, the reaction is to that. If we get a reaction to that later in the year with stocks taking a hit, you know, BTC isn't going to have kind of any strength, and already we're ready to roll over. So let's just say we start rolling over now and we lose this range and we start heading towards, you know, I guess like 28, 24, you know, that area. And even then, like 24 is an area, but it's not like a definitive area on my levels. So for me, like 19k is my long term level that I want to see, and I'd be happy to buy at if we lose this range. Given the fact that I would like to see, you know, or expect to see some sort of correction in the stock market, and I don't expect BTC to hold much strength when that happens. Especially if we're, you know, essentially out of this range and that hasn't happened yet. You know, it sets up for kind of, you know, a bad recipe of what can happen to this price if stocks collapse and we're outside the range for sure. Because I don't see a case where someone could say that we'll hold strong. You know, if inflation hits soon and the stock market takes, you know, a 20% pullback, for example. I would like to hear a case against it, but I'm not sure I would believe too much of it.
Yeah, it seems like you're just sticking with your your bias and just playing the charts as you see them, which
Yeah.
I think right now is this. That's honestly like as far as like your like aspect on that and the way you control your emotions, that's something that like I'm working on every day, bro. You know, like to flip short is so hard for me. I got to do invert charts half the time, like
Yeah, I
so.
mean, yeah, like I don't know why I managed to flip so easily. I don't know. I found it very easy to change the mindset of
Yeah, because you weren't always like that when you first
no.
became a moderator, and when you first started charting. Like you weren't like that. Like you were a bull, like
Yeah.
you were a bull, and then you like I don't know what happened within that time where, but you did flip like at a good time, and then ever since then you just been playing the charts.
I think it's just I just got deeper into, you know, into TA and learning more success from just playing the charts only than starting to use, you know, any extra narrative and just solely playing the charts only. And once I start seeing kind of red flags, and then mixed in with the fact that there was certain top signals with, you know, the Coinbase IPO was one of the biggest ones where I was saying I felt like retail liquidity was about to get trapped. You know, we had at the same time we was printing bearish divergences on the 3-day and the weekly on BTC. So you know they're high time frame divs, and you know they're not something for me that I would fade, because often the higher time frame on a div, the more likely they are to play out. So we had that at the same time. We had, you know, Dodge absolutely ripping. We had BCSC billions like flying into it, you know, into stuff that's essentially a massive scam, completely not even close to being regulated. Like all these type of things that where, you know, large capital is going into, just red flags. At the same time as seeing from a TA perspective, we was getting bear divs suggesting we're going to get some sort of pullback.
Oh yeah, like it was triple divergence at one point, right? Like
Yeah,
at the absolute top, triple divergence, and even I was still like, yeah, we're gonna go higher, like just like a lot of people.
yeah. I mean, we went obviously
But it is
lower.
hard to ignore, like you said.
We went a lot lower than
Yeah.
expected. So although I shorted, you know, up here, I'd cut fairly early because my game plan always was that we was going to get a pullback to, you know, 38k area, 38, 40k. You know, that was my target from up here. I was waiting on that simply because of this level here. You know, I thought we'd come to test this and essentially hopefully bounce and at least get, you know, the complacency shoulder that people were expecting back to like 48k. So my game plan was always short here, come and visit this weekly demand zone and go back up to here. But then obviously we had a black swan, which changes everything. We dropped all the way down here, so then I ended up cutting my short at around 42. Didn't actually buy, thankfully, because of how hard we kind of cascaded down. I didn't even end up buying 38. And obviously we wiped out 4 months of essentially gains in 48 hours, or something like that. It was crazy. And then obviously from that point, it's been no signs of recovery. We create this range, and I think this range is actually probably one of the best ways people can learn how to trade, because when you filter it out, it's really simply the top and the bottom of the range, and then what happens is people are busy trying to trade this middle part, and you could have just walked away in the middle parts, not bothered. Took setups here every time, and for the most part earned very well. So I think it's definitely a learning lesson in 2 parts. One, that we had this crash and the majority of people didn't take profits, so even after this crash they've just essentially wasted any sort of gains they got on this. All of this was wiped out instantly in 2 days. So first off, they didn't take profits, so this time was a waste. And then secondly, now they're learning that we've entered a range where scalpers thrive, and they're trying to trade essentially the middle part here. So 2 big learning curves that going forward should be enough. I say should be enough. It might not be for most, but you should be able to collect enough data on yourself and realise where you went wrong, so that when we do cycle again, because we will trend up again, like we will trend again. It's not like it's all over. So when we do, it's key that everyone that made these mistakes learns from them. Because if you can't learn from your mistakes, then you won't be a good trader. Everyone's lost big in the past or made stupid mistakes, but the best traders always learnt from them. And I think it's key that if people don't learn from these mistakes that we've made here and throughout this range, then they're not going to make it in the end. To be honest, the saying of not going to make it is what it is. All right, we've got daily close here. I'm sitting here rambling on, but let's
No. That was good, bro. You made a lot of good points, bro. I think it was important because I do think a lot of people learned more towards the end of this range. I think a lot of the people in the group are learning more towards the end of the range, which is good.
The growth has been really good. I've been impressed lately.
Yeah, me too. So yeah, let's get into the daily close.
What are you thinking, Jeliaz, Gian?
Yeah, let's pass it on to our German brother, man.
Yeah, daily close was bad.
Bad close, yeah.
Below
Yes.
31,000.
Below 71.5 is bad, but I still think that
Yeah,
there's a
exactly.
chance to see worse.
What are you thinking? A squeeze
I mean,
upwards, or we're just going to send it down?
No, I don't. I think that especially on weekend there is a chance to squeeze upwards.
Yeah,
See,
I mean, ideally we get the standard scam pump on the weekend and then we get to fade it.
Yes, I agree. Want to fade on Monday for sure. I mean, every time that the price goes up, there is a good opportunity to short you.
Yeah,
Basically.
I'm
It
interested.
kind of looks like we could take out the lows right here at 31,000. It looks like we could tap like 30.9K and then go up from there. That's just my point of view from what I'm looking at on my chart.
There is a potential like bounce here area, but again, it's just how much we bounce is the difficult part now. The bounces we're getting are so weak.
100%. Yeah.
So like we can bounce maybe here somewhere, but again, it's just how much we get. Do we get like a good squeeze over the weekend, or do we just send it down? It's so hard to tell. The order books are dead, like because you just literally can't tell what the price action will do here, other than the fact that it's bearish as fuck.
Nice, 322 viewers, man. Thank you guys for coming in to listen to us fucking ramble. This is amazing. Last minute streams too. That's awesome.
Let's have a look. Have I got any questions?
Can you take a look at sand? I see that in every single Twitch stream. Can you take a look at sand?
Yeah. I'm not going to look at tickers just yet.
Yeah, I think it's more important to look at what's going on with BTC. But
I have a question actually. You have a line called "fuck me level." I was
Yep.
wondering what's that exactly.
That's a level that probably no one expects it to go to, but it can go to.
Okay, but does it really change anything
Which
in like
I mean, just from a
max?
TA perspective, we can go there. If previous all-time high doesn't hold, the next step is there. Right? That is the next level.
I hope
Mhm.
you guys along with this. This was easy. Daily close was bad, so everyone expected dump after that, and now we can squeeze a little bit up.
I'm not in.
yes, I think it's a good chance to long some.
What you think we're going to squeeze up a little bit? I'm in some
Yes.
nice shorts,
Yeah,
so I've got an F short.
it's great to be honest. I don't think there is a clear situation for both sides
Yeah,
unless you have short from high end, but when it looks like extremely bearish, that it's too obvious the dump. I think it's a good situation to long
Yeah, especially on the daily close. After the close and everyone knows it's bad.
because on these closes you have a lot of people to FOMO and you want to basically mousetrap them, and I think that you can bring the price. I don't know, maybe 32, 32.5 at least.
yeah. I mean, I'm here for any kind of fake squeeze over this weekend. It works every time.
Yeah, for me is pump on Saturday very
Yeah,
possible.
exactly. Like pump. Like let me get my fracture up. So, um, this is a something I've been following. So Thursday into Friday are the blue boxes. We get these sell-offs Thursday into Friday, and then Saturday we recover. And we've had that for now. This is the 6th week in a row. So it's a clear pattern at the moment that Thursday, Friday we're selling, Saturday bounce, Sunday we may get some pullback, all the way to now. And then we started selling off yesterday, continued bit of a sell-off, kind of stagnant today. And then hopefully on going into Saturday now we get this kind of pump like that. Give us to like 33k area would be nice, anywhere around that area, and then I'd probably fade that and hope that we begin the path to breaking this range to the downside. That would be ideal anyway. Again, last Sunday was perfect. If we let me get my other chart. I've got so many charts.
Yeah, this was a really good example of the daily close for little squeeze up. So everyone full mode shorted after close and
Yeah,
instantly we squeezed up. Take out the lows before. Easy trade.
I think this was last Sunday, wasn't it? What was the date last Sunday? Yeah, 11th. So essentially, anyone who obviously I'm not really a trend line user, but essentially people got bullish because we broke this trend line on a Sunday, and it went straight into resistance and gave us the easiest short of the last, I don't know, couple of weeks, where I don't know, people that use trend lines got bullish because we squeezed out of it on a Sunday, and then we went straight into resistance. And I remember specifically like multiple people or Twitter accounts getting extremely bullish on a Sunday night, and it was just kind of confusing. Straight into resistance. So then, obviously, that was a free short. Hopefully, we can get the same going into above 33k this weekend, and then look for that. That would be my ideal setup. But I think the PA this week has been exceptionally bad. So I don't even know how much we'll get out of it.
yeah, I was really thinking 33-1 yesterday when Julius and I and all of us were thinking. I really thought we were gonna get a scam pump yesterday, but
Yeah,
didn't happen.
I've the lack of buy-in is just getting worse. Like no one wants to buy this shit,
Yeah,
and big positions, are going to struggle to get out of them easily because of the order books. It takes time. They can't just completely just get out of a position now without people noticing. It's quite difficult. Ball chains in here.
Is there a reason that he just joined? Wait, is he gonna talk though?
I'm going to send a pic
Yeah,
of.
I wanted to
of
see
this
if this works. If you can actually hear me.
Yeah, man, you sound
Hey,
clear.
what's up, brother?
Nice.
Yeah, it's nice to hear
You
your
got a
voice
smooth
finally, bro.
smooth ass voice as well, man.
Yeah, smooth.
And news reporter voice.
Look,
Yeah,
I sent a
Oh.
pic to the mod chat.
little known fact, I used to do a radio show on XM. So,
Yeah, I can hear that.
Holy fuck, yeah, you really have a clear voice, bro.
Yeah, bro.
Damn, I did not expect that.
Yeah, I'm an audiophile. I had a studio in my house for like 10 years, so I have really good microphones.
Oh, here we go, Rob. We can make
Hey
our
guys,
mixtape.
spam Bull Chain in the chat. Bull Chain's in the house, baby.
Yeah, if you guys do the podcast, let me know. I'll master it for you and make that thing so clean.
Yeah,
Oh, bro,
he's
yeah.
got masters on his own voice. We can make our mixtape there as well, Rob.
What's up, brother?
We can make our mixtape in Ball Chain Studios.
Oh, yeah, bro. You would have to.
Yeah, it's all set up. It makes sense.
Trading from the trenches.
Everyone's saying your voice sounds smooth.
Where is everyone? Is this an actual stream?
Yeah. Go on to.
Yeah, we're streaming on Twitch right now. We got like
you put it in the
320
mod channel?
people. I put it in the mod channel. I'll tag you in it right now. I got you.
All right.
Rob Thomas smooth. What's
Holy
my?
crap! Dot is just dying on us.
Yeah, I've got. I'm in a short on Dot.
Yeah, me too. Holy smokes! I just looked at it.
It's going to 4, man. It's written.
Great. It sure did change everything and took over Ethereum. Man, what a great job.
Someone replied to my tweet earlier saying, "No, you're wrong because parachains are soon," and I'm sure I've been seeing that for like 4 months. Parachains soon.
Here it is, Twitch. Okay.
Yeah, I just tagged you in the mod chat, brother.
Yeah, I got it.
Send a pic to the mod chat if you want to open it. We can explain.
So even now we're not getting much of a bounce. Like it looks like it just wants to die.
Astekz and Rob back to back rap. Yeah, trust me, we gonna get the Walsh Wealth group fucking mixtape going, don't we? Seems like no. Yo, my boy Acid Monkey's fucking grinding, bro.
Acid
My
Monkey's
boy's
a legend.
Bro, he is a legend.
Someone is asking, what's your strategy for shorts in this situation?
Yeah, I'm gonna let you guys talk about that.
I don't know. Just short the bearish retest. Like that's all you can do right now. Like,
Yeah.
It's like if you were to
No,
long the
not over
retest,
here because
you just
it's not that great.
short the retest.
yeah.
So I've never shorted stuff. I've always been someone that does like spot buys and spot longs and whatnot. But lately, I've been doing that because it's just been really easy in these conditions. And the thing that really helped me and gave me some confidence is to invert the chart every single time I wanted to take a short.
Yeah. So
Look at it for long.
Right, yeah.
I think.
Yo, that's exactly, bro. Yo, Bullchain, that's exactly what I said
Like,
earlier,
you
bro.
guys are
Every time I have to
scared
take a
when
short, I
you
have
go
to
to
invert.
touch.
I think that's really good for people that struggle to change bias from longing. Like,
Yep,
I think
definitely, I agree.
for me, I don't do that. I don't really need to, but it is something that works for people that essentially haven't got that mindset switch in them to just flip from longing all the time. So that when they flip the chart, essentially, I guess it gives them clearer, like more clarity on the actual setup that's in front of them, rather than their personal bias of longing all the time. They can't really deny, that the chart is horrendous. So for example, go on.
He said, I invert to long, super bear.
Yeah, exactly. Essentially,
Another thing is that. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
No, go on.
Another these up down tokens on like FTX and Binance are absolute cheat codes.
Yeah,
They're amazing.
yeah.
They really messed me up because they
Agree.
throttled the position size. Like you can only buy so many now because I think everyone figured out that like holy crap, this is really the way to go right after that nuke. And so that's what kind of got me into the whole idea of approaching shorting, and trying to figure it out is that because it was way easier to just flip back and forth, click a button and there it is.
Predominantly, you only traded BTC pairs, right? Just alts.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's only till recently, wasn't it?
Yeah, till May.
May. What made you stick with that for so long? Because tether pairs have been thriving for quite some time now. I think for me that was the
Yeah.
biggest difference in from 2017 on why we didn't see some of the same kind of daily pumps that we were getting on alts back then to now, is that a lot of the money was going into USDT pairs, and then back then we didn't really have that. There wasn't as much leverage back then. It was all spot alt BTC pairs.
Right. That's just how I learned, really. I could do the math in my head with the decimals. It made sense. Um, so I was good at it, and I didn't really have a reason to switch from that, to be honest. And then this year, actually last year during the COVID crash, from then until May of this year, it was on such a rip that I was compounding every single trade I was taking. I didn't take any profits out of the market. I literally left everything on the exchanges for over a year compounding, because Bitcoin was increasing so quickly against my
Yep.
trading. So like I had no reason to try to switch it up. Like
Yeah.
it was all working, and I didn't want to mess with myself and all of a sudden, just do something stupid that completely screwed me up. So I kept going with it until that nuke, and then I realized, okay, well, I may as well just try now because I have some time.
Yeah.
Basically.
Are you someone that kind of values stacking satoshis more than dollars, essentially?
No, I honestly I don't care about that at all. I rather have the cash. It's just that was an easier way for me to trade profitably,
Yeah,
consistently.
that's just your strategy.
Yeah, so that's just how I was. There's nothing wrong with either way.
No.
There's nothing right with either way. It's just I picked it. It worked. I stuck with it.
It's whatever earns someone money. I always say this: it doesn't matter what it is. If you've got a profitable way of earning, then that's you, isn't it? Really?
Right.
Yo, I wanted to ask you, Bull, when you because you use 4 different time frames when you trade, which is your go-to, like your favorite, I guess, if you do have one.
Well,
Do you know what might be easier, Paul? Could you possibly if I go, have you got a chart on special? If I open it and you can explain it, maybe, because I always wonder that you've got, because you post 4 charts and then you have a lot of data for your entries. So I think if I get one up on stream, there's one here for Atom. Should I get that one up?
yeah, that one just nuked like crazy too. So
Yeah, it pumped a lot today as well.
yeah.
All right,
I was
so
looking for an entry, and I don't think we're gonna get it.
so what we got
Yeah.
here? 4 charts.
Yeah, but before you traded the 4 chart method that you've been doing, and it's obviously working great for you. Do you have a specific time frame that you like to chart from? Because I specifically like the 4 hour. That's what that's my go-to.
I would mainly, because I was also doing predominantly, I would say probably 85% of my trades were all swings. So I was using the 4 hour to figure out that 4 hour is kind of my macro, which I know sounds strange, but for me that's what it was. And then I would look in to usually the 1 hour or 30-minute for entries, and I didn't really look at dailies or weeklies. And I just brought that up because this run has been so insane, and there's like such ridiculous slopes here that you really need to look at that. Well, or at least I really need to look at that.
Yeah, so I do think it's.
No, yeah, that's exactly how I look at the 4 hour as well. I look at that as my macro. That's what I look for everything. You know what I mean? So, yeah, a lot of members ask about that too. So I think it was a real good topic to go over because, just depends what type of time frame you like trading. So yeah, Astekz, what were you gonna say?
Yeah, no, looking at the 4 charts here is essentially similar to how I operate, where 4 hours always my first go-to, and then I start looking for confluence and where I can take an entry, and then you can quite clearly see that we're getting retests of the level across the board. I guess on the 15 as well, so it's a perfect area for a bounce.
That's
So,
what I was
yeah.
wanting, and I was waiting for it. I said it in general. I said, well, we're in the area. I just gotta wait for a trigger, and then it just nuked straight through that. So that's not gonna happen.
No.
Yeah,
I mean,
I actually took a nice Adam short. You actually shouted it out in Gen, and I took it like pretty nicely. So
Oh, it was perfect.
appreciate
It was
that,
the wick.
Bull.
It
Bro,
was the
Bull,
wick, and then I
you
got
literally
scared and I
called.
jumped out.
Oh, bro, I jumped out like 3 force of my position. I'm literally riding a moon bag right now, but I literally entered at like 1270. I bought up to 13, and yeah, I have like a small portion of it left. But it was a great shot, bro. Like that thing was perfect.
Yeah, that was dumb of me. I succumbed to my own emotion on that one, and I jumped out because I zoomed in to the 5 minute, and it was a perfect bull flag that started to break up, and I just cut it. And I thought, oh crap, this might actually continue. And then right after that, just as you can see, it's just a freaking terrible nuke.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yo, they said if you could make your mic a bit louder, bull. I hear
I
you
can
perfectly
try.
fine.
I
Yeah.
can try.
Yeah, I was
I
about
don't
to
even
say
know
like I
how.
hear you perfectly fine.
You're pretty
Let
fine
me
for
see.
me as
Hang
well.
on.
Yo, is everybody's
Yeah,
mic
it's fine
okay?
for me.
Like, can everyone just ask, or can everyone just tell us in the chat if everyone's mic's okay? Me, Aztecs, Bull, July, Gian, everyone good?
Yeah, a lot of
All
people
right, it
said you
sound
sound
good.
fine,
We're good.
bro.
Yeah, a lot of people. Yeah, everything's good. Everything's good. Never mind.
Okay.
Where do you think we're
This
gonna bounce
person,
here if we're gonna Jelias?
BitMake selling very aggressive here.
BitMEX is selling aggressively.
Yeah, but this for a long time.
Probably a big seller trying to unwind the position then, maybe.
I'm not sure at the moment.
Yes, I'm going to send a pic to the mod chat to the levels I would expect to take a position.
What? Oh yeah, this was
I sent a pic to the mod chat
yeah.
on places I will look to take a position.
So see how buyers try the whole.
he said I can't hear Eli.
Yeah. Eli, come and talk to us, brother.
Yeah, Eli, just one word, brother.
You just be Kazo.
Why do people look at Bifinex chart more? July, you want to explain that real quick for the people?
What is with
I don't
Bitfinex?
think there's a real reason. I think
Phoenix.
it's just
No, it's like what important is for all of loan TPO. Is the volume.
BitMEX is the best one.
for the volume you're saying.
Yeah, on Binance is fake volume because the data is absolutely shit and not real, in my opinion. And the best is for TPO is BitMEX, and for counter trading is Bybit because all these influencers have their little kids there, and you want to counter trade these little apes. So like we got
Sure.
in bull run, we get pump because of news or something, we consolidation under resistance, and little peaks with, especially we mostly get them, we go above resistance, get a little spike, take all stop losses out, and then we dump further and fill the gap below. So, and mostly when you see Bybit is longing hard resistance consolidation, you can easily take the short when you see the reaction. But this scalping game, yeah, I hope I explained it good.
That's good enough. That's a lot of alpha there for people watching.
No,
so
yeah, 100%, bro. You explained that perfect, bro.
There's a lot of alpha there, people. So watch that back if you didn't understand.
Do you guys recognize significance resistance? Sometimes when charting, I see a resistance every 2%. I mean,
you're probably looking at
I could answer that, but I'm gonna have. Yeah, I was gonna say I'm gonna have a long answer, and I don't.
You're just looking at too low a time frame if you're finding it every too often. Essentially, if we look at this chart on F, it gave you the perfect setup on a daily time frame that after the nuke it created a range similar to BTC, lost the range, and then here that's the only setup you really needed to take on F. If you was looking for a short, you just flip to the daily. If it ever came to retest this range, you take the setup, and your risk reward is huge. So when you ask, how do I look for short setups? Well, this one here is a perfect example on a daily basis that you lost a range, came down to here, got the bearish retest, then your stop is easily invalidated on a reclaim, and then after that your targets are, given the structure where it's lost structure, and it's essentially facing a new trend which is down. Your targets are hugely down, and the amount you could lose is minimal. So I think
Astekz, how about pulling up the AXS chart and
Yeah.
looking at that from a short point of view, because everyone just recently was trying to short that and
Yeah.
get blown out. So
I mean I
maybe
covered
you can
this.
explain that one.
I've got it kind of written out here just because I covered this so much this week on stream with
Right.
people coming in.
I figured everyone's asking.
People kept coming in saying short axis. I said no, because it kind of reminded me of Sol in its run up, where essentially this is just strength. We go up, we consolidate, and then we chop or chop, consolidate, whatever, and go up again. And on the 4 hour, sorry, the chart's really. Essentially, it was just bullish. It was just higher highs. And what happens is you're also there's more than one reason on why this kept going up and people getting blown out. So you've got high funding. The funding rates are crazy. So shorters are paying to short this. You're also then trying to short something that essentially in poorer countries they were earning a month's wage for playing the game for a day. So fundamentally the price is going to keep going up, and then on a TA basis, it's not giving you any places to short really. Like it didn't give anyone anything all the way up until essentially we had to. Let me reanalyze the chart because I've got a load of drawings here where I was trying to cover it.
I long it this week, by the way.
Yeah.
On Skype.
I mean, here is not a bad place to long it because
Yeah.
we're entering kind of probably the best level you could take right now until it essentially collapses down to 17. But essentially you didn't want a short axis until it showed this, which is like a top. This kind of pattern is a top pattern for me. You make this high rejection, get a deviation, come back down to the previous support, and then reject again. So this kind of pattern here, like this head and I guess you could call it a head and shoulders, is not really what I'd call it. But this is when it started to give you more of a clear reason to short. And then what you was looking for here, just because of how similar it was here, where it got in and then got a down trend. So what I would have done is take a short here with a similar pattern and then looked to here. And then I would have TP'd here, and then we can judge kind of where it wanted to go from here. This is just purely on a scalper's time frame. I purely said I didn't want to trade Axis because I felt like I was trying to fight against poverty, essentially. You got Philippines and Asian countries earning so much money off it. I had no judgment on what the price could do, other than that fundamentally it was bullish. But now, once we didn't bounce here, for me that's when the bullish trend has essentially broken. Yes, we got this bounce here, but it didn't repeat, a previous pattern of strength on the 15-minute where it wanted to go up again. So repeat this pattern of where it looks to be topped and baits people in and then go up. We got this where topped and then didn't get that. So for me, that this was the trigger for me that you would get short because it lost the impulse that it had. So I guess that's just my view on it anyway, from a scalper's perspective.
Yeah, someone asked it, where do you see Bitfinex and Bybit orders data? I think he mean you can see on TradingView, you can type BTC, USD shorts and longs, and you can see the data from Bitfinex. And for Bybit, I use order flow and TPO footprint for my trading, especially for scalping, and I use this for Exo charts or Sierra charts, but I think for crypto only, Exo charts is the best.
Yeah, Exo charts, for anyone asking, pretty much is the best place you're going to learn for all the flows and whatnot. If you're in the group, there's a whole
yeah,
Ego
Trade, the new version with free is also really good in my opinion.
Yeah, have a look.
Who's on chat right now? It's Aztecs, Gian, Woods, Julius, Ty. Eli's is quiet right now. We got Bull Chain in the chat right now. That's who's live with us.
Yeah, I've got it back up now. Sorry, I had the chart up. Is Eli going to speak? We hope so. He probably won't. We was hoping to just get a little appearance, but no bueno. Anything else guys want to go over?
As far as BTC goes,
Yeah, we could.
Yeah. Alice is afraid of Smuro. She don't want to talk.
We're still. I mean, I'm pretty much wrapped up, guys. So I don't know if you want to quickly cover anything before we.
I'm just gonna remind. Someone asked about scalping yesterday, so if we wanna talk about it, you can talk about it, I guess.
I mean, it differentiates. Everyone has a scalping strategy. I'm not going to kind of go over. I've said this before. Like my lower time frame strategies, I don't like to kind of reveal everything on them. But I think I'm not a 1 minute scalper. I'm more of like 15 minutes. So I'm
I
not.
was gonna say I do like hour and 15 minutes.
Yeah, so I'm not a really low time frame scalper. So I'm not always the best to.
Yes, it's not important what time frame you use. It's more important you short. That's the most important thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, yo, guys, this was more of just like a BTC closing stream. We just wanted to all hop on. So I see a lot of people asking chart requests. We're probably gonna hop off in a second. We just wanted to go over daily close and just kind of get everyone's input and stuff, take some questions. So I'm gonna get off, guys. I know you guys are gonna get off soon too. It was nice hearing all your voices. Everybody in the chat, if you're not following Tex already, follow Tex on Twitch. Hit him with a cheeky stream. Yo, Bull, it was nice hearing your voice for the first time. I'm gonna talk to you boys soon, okay?
Yeah, in a bit, Rob.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Nice stream, guys.
Thank you, bro.
Everyone in the chat, peace out, guys. Love you all.
I'll get this uploaded to YouTube after, and then people can watch it back if they feel like they missed something.
Definitely do that. That's fire. All right, peace, guys.
Cool.
Ciao.
Anyone else got anything? Otherwise, we'll wrap it up here. Cool. All right, boys. I'll wrap it up here. I'm gonna leave the call and say bye to the stream, and then I'll chat to you all soon.
It's 52 minutes too.
Okay.
Not that short. So
Cool.
You
All right.
can all ask what you want. Ask questions fast.
Yeah, quickly get your questions in.
Yeah, perfect scalp. What I take with that wig on the 1 minute. Now we can squeeze a little bit up.
I'm actually not in anything. No.
Yes, it's
I
really
think
low
someone
time
said
frame
about
scalping.
Yes.
No, I don't take long here.
Quick summary of BTC close and what you haven't. I don't think we can judge until Sunday. Saturday. Hopefully we pump, and then we'll see where we are going into late Sunday. Well, I'll stream on Sunday anyway, so we can cover like the weekend action on Sunday.
Somebody asked about CME gap and what to watch for.
I never use a CME gap. I don't know if you guys do.
I don't, obviously, but I know some people definitely use it though.
What if stock market takes a hit tomorrow? Tomorrow is Saturday.
Yes, it's closed tomorrow. Someone's asking if you VWAP as well.
Grayscale unlock, someone said.
Yeah. We don't know how that's gonna take a hit. We don't know.
Yeah, S&P is already showing signs of deviation. So
Where do you look for order books? That might be a nice question, actually.
Yeah, you covered that with exo charts and whatnot.
talk about all of them.
If like let's say I don't want to go into order flow, but I just want to see the
Exo
order
chart.
books. Okay.
Yo, oh yes, thanks for the sub, bro. Appreciate that. Let Jian moan for us. He is silent. Are you long in Jian?
Yes, I am.
Yeah, he's,
Like, I am.
We always long.
he's,
Inverted
Yes,
chat.
I'm long here.
he's
Not
inverted long.
me.
I don't see any other questions.
In case of massive dump on BTC, which altcoin will be the most affected? I can't answer that. How do I answer that, bro? I can't. If I knew that, I would short it now.
Probably NFTs will
Well,
lose a lot.
you can actually know which are the coins that dump or pump the most. You need to calculate the beta coefficient
Yeah.
of each one. It's insane, but you can.
Good luck doing that.
I just
You,
use
you need to
rectangles.
use the benchmark and check the info of the coin,
Do you
which is the
guys?
percentage that pump it or dump it when BTC move.
Do you guys believe we'll get a second wave towards the end of the year? I mean, I hope so. We just need a deeper correction probably first. I do think we'll get. Well, I mean, we're always going to get brief spells. Like even if we go down to 19k, I don't expect it to be like some mass nuke. It'll probably be painful and slow, and then we'll get bounces in between.
Yeah.
It's not going to be like 1 hour or 1 day of nuking to
Yes,
19k.
I think that something like 26 can happen like really fast.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
that I don't think so. It would be most likely a slow bleed.
Yeah, it'll be a slow bleed, and then we'll get. Do you think there'll be a 3-year bear market? No, actually, I think personally, I think we'll cycle quicker now. Just my feeling that I don't think we'll go through, 3-4 year bear markets, given the type of money that's entered with institutions and bigger pockets, essentially showing interest. So that would just be my theory.
Somebody asked about NFTs and if they're gonna come back strong after we dump, and I think that was more of a like trend, and I don't think that's gonna continue, in my opinion, though.
It's a
Yes,
tough one.
I agree.
That they'll trend, but so what I've been kind of looking into and am looking into is more the gaming side of NFTs. We kind of seen it with Axis or AXS, whatever you want to call it. But I do think that with time, NFTs in terms of gaming, like in-game currencies, is probably going to grow. I don't care about the digital art stuff. I think it's ridiculous. But in terms of NFT, in terms of like gaming, I actually think it'll probably be one of the growing industries of crypto. If they can start implementing people to get paid, in actual money with these in-game currencies and things like that. I think I don't know. I think it has huge. Imagine they managed to interact that when we were playing things like League of Legends and I don't know whatever other games. I think that is going to happen in the future, maybe. So I do think there'll be other projects like Axis that come along. Obviously, you need to realise that the same way as crypto, that 95%, if not more, is a pile of shit. It'll be the same for NFTs. So, it's the same thing. The majority of the crypto coins you have a pile of shit, and the majority of NFTs are a pile of shit. And then you'll get the odd project that is actually a diamond, like Access. I mean, I bought Access at I think I called it to the group at 60 cents. Because I was looking into how I said now that I thought gaming coins were going to do well. I didn't hold it all the way, obviously. I'd done like a 4x on it. Never expected it to go to the prices at now, but I'll still be looking for... Go on, sorry.
Someone asked if you will buy spot alts when BTC drops to 26.
Potentially.
To be honest, in my opinion, I wouldn't. I think that 26 is more like an scalp chance.
Yeah, I think it's more of a spring.
Catch a bounce, but I think that if you want to buy for the long term, I will wait for the actual demand zone, and 26 isn't.
I'm good. I mean,
that team.
there's very little coins that I'm interested in buying in general for spot at the moment. Like, even when we dump, like,
Yes, I agree.
I think we need to filter out a lot of the shit, which is often what happens after a bull market. We need to let the projects die out that have no longevity, and see which teams stick around. So things like Solana, for example, I expect to stick around. So that will be on my list to accumulate. Come time that.
I think Solana 8, maybe
Yeah.
Link too.
So Solana would be one of my go-to ones, but I'm not in a rush to start to hammer in spot again. It's easier to buy spot when you start trending up, because when the trend's up, your bags are going to move a lot anyway. But if you buy too early, especially given the current conditions, you're going to end up being down.
Yeah, when you long scalper with me on stream, move your stop to profit or break even. When price comes back to this entry, be high probability we go lower.
I don't think that there is a single most effective indicator. I think that you need to find the one that adds some kind of value to your strat. I mean,
yeah, exactly.
Vary a lot.
I don't use indicators at all, so it's really personal. Like you'll develop your own thing. Some people use a lot, and some people use next to none. Will we see BTC at 60k by August? No. I'm just gonna outright say no.
I'm going to suck my dick on stream if that happens.
GM will suck his dick on stream if that happens.
It's really late night here, and I really have to go sleep now. So,
cool.
See you later, yes, and have a good night.
See you later.
See you.
Yeah. Bye.
Let's get through the questions.
In my opinion, I don't think that we'll see all-time high again until next year at least.
Yeah, I'm of the opinion we won't see all-time high this year.
Same opinion. Here's
Bear Club. Some kind of bounce. I think it will be a relief one, but 60k, I don't think so, to be honest.
Here are no bull questions allowed.
Maybe 45.
Why don't no one ask about if we can go to 12k instead?
Yeah. That can happen.
So I also can see 45 or 50k.
Yeah.
But we need to grab liquidity deeper. So we need new momentum for BTC before this. When we have same market like this with bounces, take a whole day or 4-hour time frames, we can go to this level, in my opinion. All the big players are currently sidelined and wait for important closes, like this weekly close is very important.
Yeah,
no volatility, no volume.
Something like this would actually be amazing. I would love for this to happen.
Yes, I think that something like that would happen most likely.
That would be ideal. We get a period of uptrend. Pretty much make it feel like it's all over here.
Yes.
People get mega bearish. And then we just flip bull and smash the green button.
Yeah, we are the first guys who launch support.
So yeah, I do like this, man. I do like something like this.
Yes, I have the same scenario in my mind.
I'd maybe say it'd be really interesting to know where we'd actually go to if this happened above the range. It's really difficult.
But maybe we are bouncing ball.
Yes, yeah, exactly.
Like GM posted in his corner. This is also realistic. The same like 2018.
Let me try and find the post quickly. Was it a recent one? I think it was.
So I don't understand this with many things. Short squeezes to 50k or something. I don't think. Like we are since 20 days in a tightener range. the shorts are at 36k, the highest. We don't have so many shorts, in my opinion.
Yeah, I agree. The amount of money that needs to come in.
The first bounce was when we are going to 29k on the dump on Mai. That was shorts closing. All the strong bounces was shorts closing, in my opinion. And shorts closing to range high and then sold. So nobody is interested in risk assets at the moment. Everybody knows how the stock market looking and what can happen on various rates, especially here.
Yeah. All right, guys. I'm gonna cut it here because it's late here. I'm gonna call it a night. We'll definitely do more of these, so maybe we'll do one a week or something. Quite enjoyed it actually. Right, stream. Thank you everyone for tuning in. You know, we held like 300 viewers from the most part on a late stream. So obviously, thank you all for tuning in and the support. Obviously, all the mods for coming in. I think we'll do one a week actually if we can. We'll try and organise that. Cool. All right, boys. In a bit.
Yeah.
Thank you. Ciao.
Yes. Thank you.